Hey there, I thought I'd do a Jamboard tutorial. Jamboard is like a whiteboard, but even more interactive. I use it a lot for activities during Google Meet, and some people have asked about it, so I thought I would show you. So you click the little waffle at the top, the 9 dots, and you scroll down until you see Jamboard, the yellow and orange icon. Here you see some I've made in the past. I'm going to show you one that I did for a money unit. So what's nice is you can kind of use it to go alongside with like speaking activities. So I would have an item and ask them how much for this sweater, and then they would tell me what bills or what coins to put. So I would just see how there's the 3 dots there. If you put duplicate, then you get another one, and I would use this side as like the wallet, and then we would put the money here, and then I would have them help me write it on this little sticky note. So that's a way that I use this in Google Meet as kind of like a way of interacting with material and practicing certain language elements. There's many other ways, of course, as well. But now what I think I'd like to do is jump to the tutorial part where I show you how to create your own Jamboard. So at the bottom right, once you get into Jamboard, there's a little plus sign that says New Jam. So this is where you create your own new whiteboard or Jamboard. And it will automatically open one that will say Untitled. So you can click here to rename it. Now you have some options. If you want a background, you can change it, but the only options are dots, lines, so like lined paper, squares, and then there's a graph with a darker background and blue and black. So that's your choice. Otherwise, then you can choose how you want to write on it. So you can use a pen if you'd like, and you can select different styles. So it automatically sets to pen, but there's also marker, highlighter, and brush, and then there's 6 colors. Here's the eraser to erase any of the pen marking you've done. This is important, it's the select. So if you're wanting to drag things around, you have to make sure you select the arrow. If you're already set to pen, then you have to change it back to the mouse arrow to be able to drag things. This I find interesting. It's a sticky note, so you can pick which color you want, and you can write something. So I use this to like, maybe for vocabulary, for dragging it around, kind of like we would, especially for literacy, on a whiteboard, we would maybe drag around the words to match them with pictures, or to practice reading them individually, something like that. So, sticky note, I'm just gonna put my name for now. So you just type it and click save, and then it automatically opens a new sticky note because I guess it presumes that you will be making more. Another way I use sticky notes is when we're doing like a speaking practice, I'll make a sticky note for each person, and then that tells us what order we're speaking or asking questions in. Once the sticky note's been made, you can make it bigger or smaller by expanding or contracting, and then see how it's set to mouse mode. I can drag it around. And then let's note some other configurations. There's the 3 dots that pop up when you click it, and you can edit it, so you can change the text, duplicate it, so then you make 2, or delete it. Order is so if you have 2 things next to each other or on top of each other, you can choose which one's first. So if I go and click order send to back, this is now going to be behind the other one. So that's good for overlapping images and such. All right, so that's sticky notes. I guess the only other thing is that when you click on it, you can also rotate it if you'd like, and that's the top left corner. But if you don't need that, then it doesn't matter. All right. Here's the other most useful option. There's add image, and like with most Google services you've been using, you can add images from Google search. So you can upload your own images from your computer if you'd like, but I tend to go to Google image search and just type in what I want. So I've been practicing vegetables with my afternoon class. So this is what I'll do to practice vegetables. Just search one of the vegetable words and then you upload a picture and you can manipulate it how you'd like to get them to practice it, or maybe practice dialogue at the store, something like that. So finally then there's shapes. So below images you can make shapes. There's all your basics, and you can, so for example, it's auto selected to circle, but I could change it to rectangle or square or triangle. And then this is ready to draw the shape. I just click and hold and I make it however big I want. If I want to make it even bigger, once I've let go, I can totally do that by clicking it and then expanding it, or expanding it to be taller or the like. If I don't want it, then I can just delete it. All right, one more thing is the text box. So you can type any word you like, and then you can drag it around. So that's useful for maybe labeling things or the like. So yeah, I hope that helped a bit. Oh, I guess there's one more thing I should show you. And you can make more than one page, which I find really handy because then I can have like a series of whiteboards ready for activities. So you're going to click at the top and then you'll see it's called the frame bar. So if you want to make a new frame in front of this one or after this one, you can click the corresponding plus sign. So if I want a different beginning, I can do that. Then if I want to go back to it, I can just click the arrow and it slides between them. So it almost, you can pretty much make like a slideshow out of this, but then it's like an interactive slideshow that you can manipulate. So that's what I really like about this. And then of course, if there's a frame you don't want, so let's say I accidentally made this blank one, I can click the 3 circles and I can click delete. If I wanted to duplicate it, then I could click duplicate. And I can just click back on the board to make the bar go away. So that should have covered everything. If I want to go back to the home page, I just click this Jamboard home button, and then I am back to all of my boards. And you see the one I most recently made, Jamboard tutorials, the first one here. All right, so if you have any questions, do let me know. I can certainly help you with some more ideas if you need them. Take care.